I have got scammed twice. Yeah. So, I'm going to tell the tale of how I got scammed twice, and exactly how stupid I was back then. The first story basically starts, I had just gotten out of Lucky Clovers. On my third attempt, I managed to get lucky enough to get a rare spike collar, which if you didn't know is like a really rare or high demand item in the game. And basically, if you're wearing one, everyone will mob you for it because they want one. So yeah, basically, I had to go right after I got the spike, so it doesn't take place like right after I got out, but the day or the day after, I went to one of my friends' den and basically had a conversation. From what I remember, it went like, hey, I have a spike. Okay, sure, I didn't ask. And then later on I said I could get them a spike. Turns out I gave up halfway through the adventure, and I was like, hey man, I can't get you a spike. And then they were like, they literally sent an angry emoji in chat and left. And I never saw that again. For like 2 weeks until I got another spike. Well, let me tell you the tale of the first half of my other scamming story. Basically, I had just gotten out of Lucky Clovers again and was lucky enough to get a rare spike this time on my first attempt. Yeah, really nice plot development, I know. And after I got out, like not even 5 minutes later, someone came into my den and was like, hey, give me that, it's my spike. And I was very confused because I'm like, but I just got out of Lucky Clovers. What are you talking about, man? And eventually they got angry to the point of just leaving. I was pretty confused at the time because, like, why would a random person just come into my den and claim, like, that is their spike? Until a few days later, where I was hosting, like, a weird giveaway thing, where people would complete challenges and then I would give them random stuff. Now, it sounds pretty simple and good, but then someone I did not know came into my den and was like, hey, I want to trade for your black long. Now, if this happened to me now, I would be a bit suspicious on why a random person who wasn't even buddies with me wanted to trade for my black long. And just randomly searched up my user and found it. But at the time, stupid enough to not question that, I was like, okay, sure, what is your offer? Now, something I didn't tell you is the previous time I had gotten scammed, my trade was disabled by my dad because he thought that the trading thing was the main reason why I got scammed, which it was, but the gifting was still left on, so I could still trade, but in a much less safe way. Basically, what happened is they offered like 2 purple longs, which is like only a step down from the black long, and at the time I had a brother who played Animal Jam, and they really wanted a spike as well, so I was like, okay, sure, then I can share with my brother. And then they promised a beta sync as well. They sent me a beta sync, so I was really excited and thought I could trust them. And then they sent me, like, rare Jamality wings instead of the actual spike they promised me, which is, like, really disappointing, and I probably cried after it. So, yeah, that's the story of how I got scammed 2 times. But at the end, there's a surprise. Basically, yeah, I have a theory about why this happened. So basically, remember that one person who was like, give me my spike, it's mine. Well, what if they were the friend of the person who scammed me? My throat is really tired. I'm going to have to go. Bye, guys.